It's one thing to say that Hard Knocks Independent isn't your typical newspaper, but it's another thing to show you how it's different. After Knoxville's long-running alternative weekly, the Metro Pulse, closed in late 2014, a group of distraught readers gathered at a bar in the Old City to discuss bringing something back in its place. Despite the fact that many in the group had no experience working in the press, these fans of the now-dead newspaper came together under the leadership of veteran journalist J.J. Stambaugh and magazine publisher Crystal Husky to form a new kind of company. Staffed largely by unpaid volunteers and making extensive use of freelancers, the Hard Knocks Independent launched its initial website less than 2 months after its first meeting and is on track to publish its first print edition in January 2015.
So JJ, what are you hoping to bring to this project? What are your hopes for the future of the project?
Well, personally, I'd like us to put out a really good weekly newspaper that people all over Knox County and eventually maybe the rest of East Tennessee are going to enjoy. I want to tell the stories that other people just don't pay a lot of attention to, and as a lot of my coworkers say, give voice to people that don't normally have a voice in the press.
What's your role going to be?
As editor, my job basically is to make sure that we have good content. That means monitoring the stories, assigning stories, deciding what we print, helping find photographers, videographers, deciding basically what our content is. That's my job. If you see it in the paper on the website, basically, this is where the buck stops. It's with me.
HR and writer.
HR and a writer? Okay. How did you get involved?
I originally knew the editor, JJ, and I was asking if I could help in any way, and he said come to a meeting, and I did, and I liked all the people, and they decided that I was a good fit, so here I am. I love everybody in it. I think it's a really dynamic group of people that are all so extremely talented and wonderful that they just are going in so many different directions that we can all kind of accumulate it and put it down into a paper is amazing. And I think it's going to be a really good, informative paper that will have something for everyone to read.
I kind of brought up my next question was what would you like this project to be? What would you like us to be in a year?
I'd like us all to be employed and paid as the accountant.
I'm the publisher of this wonderful new weekly paper. I have a background in digital journalism as well as magazine publication. What else would you like to know?
What got you involved in this?
So I had already wanted to launch a new publication in Knoxville, and when I heard that there were a group of people coming to form a new paper, I was very excited, came to the meeting, and have been brainstorming ever since. So I'd like to be widely read in all of East Tennessee. I would like for us to represent the whole region. So,
eventually?
Yeah, eventually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think of the team we have?
I love the team that we have. I have never met so many intelligent, creative people in my life. Not such a large group of us anyway. I've told some people I feel like I've been collecting smart people and going around town and calling people that are creative and capable and having them join our team. And it's really exciting, but it's also been very personally enriching for me to meet some of you guys.
I think we have a very, very talented crew here. It's not a normal crew. This is not the This is not the what you will find if you walk into a typical newsroom, and it's the opposite of what we are. And that's actually what I want for this. I did not want a bunch of media pros. I wanted some media pros because we need the seasoning, we need the veterans. But more than anything, what I want is people that are smart, adaptable. They can write, they can take pictures, they can do videos, they can be creative and think of things that people that have been in the business a long time just won't think of. You know, in the media, and especially the news business. There's a lot of unspoken parameters and limits as to what you do and don't do in ways that you do things. And I think that our adherence to that over time has been part of what's made the mass media so dull and boring and disconnected from people.
So much better than
That
anything
worked?
we have done.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it worked better.
We need to put our phones on silent.
Cool. Yay.